Welcome one and all, I'm Decoy, and we're back talking about Fasnacht again, because there are a bunch of problems going on right now that players are reporting. I don't want to waste too much time, so let's just get into it. Now, I have ran into quite a few of these myself, but I haven't ran into every single one of them. First up, we've got reports of the bonfire at the end not lighting, which pretty much means you went through the entire event, but then, oh, guess what? You can't complete it because you can't light the bonfire, and then you're just kind of screwed. Another one, and we actually get to kind of see it right here, is robots not moving. They're not either not wanting to start the march, or they'll only march so far, and then they'll get frozen in place, and they don't want to move any further. That's another thing that I've ran into quite a few times now. Another one's going to be enemies not attacking, which might not sound bad at first, but if the enemies don't come out and get murdered, the next set of enemies won't spawn so they can get murdered, and it slows down the entire event. You pretty much have to go spawn kill them to move the event along. Another thing that I'm hearing reports of that I've also had an issue with would be the game freezing when attempting to load in. And the way that works is, say you beat the event and you try to server hop to get into another server that maybe Fasnacht's still going on so you can try to get the rewards again, but when you go to load in, the game will freeze, so you can't get in to run the event a second time. That's something that's happened quite a few times. I've also had it happen to where I tried to load in like maybe 2 minutes after Fasnacht had already started. But for some reason, because my character was in Helvetia and I was trying to load in on an event that had already started, I couldn't load in. It would freeze me every single time. And that's something I've had other people report an issue with as well. And that is just a major pain in the butt. Another problem, animals not dropping intestines. As crazy as that is, it seems to be a problem that's popped up yet again, where the little critters will have bits on them, but they don't want to give you intestines for the butcher. Another problem, this isn't so much with the game as it is with the players, but yet again, we've got griefers going around killing the robots, just pretty much screwing over the entire event. To be fair, this is an issue we've had in previous Fasnachts that really should have been addressed so that players couldn't purposefully kill the robots, because that just screws over the entire event. Another problem we've got that people are reporting is the robots don't want to follow their actual path that they're supposed to walk around the event, and instead some of their robots are just wandering off into the wilderness, specifically way back behind what is that, like a little general store kind of area during the Super Mutant Suiciders, wandering way up into the hills back behind that place, other spots as well. And that's just way too far off their path. They should not be wandering that far off. Let's see. Another problem that people have talked about is the robots not interacting with them. Specifically, say at like the beginning of the event, when you have to go find the robots, they'll go up and talk to them, but nothing happens. I've also heard some people say that they go and they try to turn in, we'll say like beeswax, and for whatever reason it's not taking their items. So, just problem after problem after problem, and to make matters slightly worse, there's only 3 new masks. There's no new plans this year. And if you're sitting here grinding out this event to try to get the new masks, just so you know, all 5 robots have to survive. And if they do, it's only a 0.6% chance to pull one of the rare masks. it is extremely tough to get your hands on them. So, the lack of new rewards combined with all of the issues is making this a really rough Fasnacht. If you've ran into any of these problems, or ran into some that I didn't mention, please hop down in the comments. Let me know. That's going to wrap this one up. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please remember to like, sub, and share. Later.